Jabe has a unique function. It draws attention to good business practices for people in business, people in professions, but at the same time it has this wonderful teaching programme amongst sixth formers in schools. No other organisation does this, and we raise awareness of good ethical business practice among the consumers of tomorrow, the employees of tomorrow, the employers of tomorrow, and I think that's a very valuable function.
When I look back over the 15 years that Jabe's been founded, I'm incredibly proud of what we've achieved, and I know our trustees feel that our schools programme is our jewel in the crown.
And welcome to the Money and Morals Roadshow. My name is Rabbi Roberts, and just to give you a flavour of what this morning's going to be about, I'll hand over to Daniel and Nicole, our actors, who'll give you an idea, give you an introductory role play.
Just hurry up about it, alright? We can go across the road and grab a coffee before they close.
Good point. Feeling a bit fussy for 5 in the afternoon.
Exactly. We just put the watches in the window.
Put the watches in the window. Why is it that one watch went in your bag then? What? That watch in your bag? Is there an earring in there or something?
No.
There is, isn't there? You've been nicking other stuff as well, haven't you?
Look, just stay out of it, Stephen.
Well, stay out of it. If you take that stuff back out of your bag...
Look, Stephen!
What?
You don't get it!
What's there to get? You've been nicking! All I'm saying is you should put it back...
My mum's got cancer! She's going into hospital next week. It's a big operation and I don't know what's going to happen. My dad lost his job 6 months ago. My little brothers need to be fed and there is no money. Do you get it? No money. It's nothing to do with you, alright? Don't worry. All you've got to do is look away.
So you're saying essentially that you would shop up, but is that based on a moral principle, or is it just actually looking out for number one? Let's say the story is true. Does it then become morally acceptable? Is it then the right thing to do? Beg, borrow or steal to support the family?
Once she starts, this girl is actually on a very sticky path, and I see this all the time in my commission household. Somebody starts making a bit of jewellery, doing something that's not quite right, and the next time it's a bit more, and then the next time it's forging a cheque, and then it's taking money out of someone's account, and before you know it, she's not doing her and your family any good at all because she's doing 6 months in Holloway.
I think Jabe is very important. I think the work is crucial because for a lot of the young people we talk to, this is their only brush, if you like, with business ethics before they hit the real world.
I think the job that Jabe does is really important. There's no one else out there doing the same job.
I think an organisation like Jabe is key. It's incredibly important in terms of PR, in terms of spreading a message of morality in areas of public life, and the idea that we don't divide morality and keep it just for the synagogue or the church, but that it really pervades every area of human activity, and the accountability to some extent. We don't talk very much about God as such, but the idea that there is some sort of moral code by which one has to live one's life, and in that way become more productive members of society and become better people all round.
They're a fantastic organisation, their seminars are great, support for students, I love working with them. I learnt what the right and the wrong things are to do in different situations and how it affects everyone and not just one person.
I feel like I gained quite a lot out of this, but in a way I sort of knew the answers inside me already. It just took the made-up situations to sort of bring out my opinions.
It was interesting to actually talk to people who, you know, work in a real business and actually encounter these problems in their everyday lives.
I did think it was really good, but I wish that I put my hands up more and interacted more with it, because I did have a lot to say, I just didn't say it.
It made me think more about the morals and how to decide about if I was in situations like that.
I think a programme like this is important because it helps students realise the sort of situations they'll be placed in normal life.
I'm more understanding of how I'd handle it now and what I'd do and everything.
Say you go to a shop and they give you too much change, everyone has probably had that problem before. So now we kind of know what the right thing to do is.
You come into these schools and you talk to a whole cross-section of students, and you can really see the difference that it makes when we give them the interactive presentation that we do.
I think it's very important to get involved in Jabe and to educate as a facilitator, because in some ways this gives the students an opportunity, both Jewish and non-Jewish, to see how Jewish tradition relates to the modern day world.
One of the things that never ceases to amaze me is the range of schools that we go into, and the list seems to grow from year to year. I mean, I've lost count of how many of these I've done, but I've been to schools like Eton and the City of London, I've been to North London Collegiate, Henrietta Barnett, schools like that. And then I've been to a lot of Jewish schools, schools like Hasmonean, King Solomon, JFS, and then a range of non-Jewish comprehensive schools, often, where we're talking to a wide range of students from a lot of different cultural backgrounds.
I think it's very important. What we learn young is what we retain. Very important that particularly young Jews learn about our attitude to business, and important that all youngsters learn about doing business in a proper, ethical way.
KPMG is proud to be associated with Jabe, such a forward-thinking charity.
So tonight we have to explore the issues of bullying in the workplace and its ethical implications.
Jabe runs seminars for business people in West End and city firms. Basically we have 3 levels, one and popular level seminars such as football, bribery, property. We then have particular seminars we customise for particular firms, and also we have a very intimate sort of 40 people around a table where we discuss issues in depth.
I give my time to Jabe because I think the message of Jabe is important, the teaching of business ethics in the Jewish business community is important, and above all taking Jewish business ethics into Jewish schools and non-Jewish schools.
I think Jabe do a very good job at what they do. I'm proud to be part of the team.
At the end of the day, we will make a better society if people trust each other, if people can work together with integrity, and if people care, then it's good for the community and good for wider society. I think educationally, Jabe has so much more to do. We cannot fulfil all the requests we have. We are asked in many more schools than we can go to, and our Money Morals curriculum, although we're in 550 schools now, there are 6,000 secondary schools in the UK, and I'm sure all of them would love to teach our Money and Morals curriculum.
It's terribly important that we're able to expand, above all, our programme in the schools, while at the same time running the programmes that we run for the Jewish business community.
I'm a former criminal prosecutor. I've seen what can go wrong when people behave not only unethically but illegally. If people behave ethically, they won't behave illegally. We've got to get people into a mindset where ethics comes first, where they think instinctively to be responsible, to be fair, to be honest, to have integrity. All these things go with the Jewish Association of Business Ethics approach to ethical ways of working.